Hi everybody, I just want to share a little bit about my thoughts and emotions about Tuesday from the moment I walked into the courtroom and I saw all my family and friends and supporters that filled up the courtroom awaiting for my decision. You know, this was such a big day for me that I was extremely nervous, but very faithful at the same time. It's kind of confusing, but I was believing that something positive was going to happen, but just waiting for that positive and hopeful response made me feel very nervous. So when the judge handed me the decision and I heard coming from his own words that he was vacating my judgment and releasing me, I couldn't believe it. It was a dream come true to me. It was something that I waited for so long, for 25 years. It was like, now all my battles, all my efforts, every single ounce of sweat that I ever poured into this whole entire mission of fighting for my innocence was finally a win. It was finally an accomplishment. It was finally an achievement, a major achievement. I've never experienced such an achievement in my life the way that I did on Tuesday, more than anything else. And it was so overwhelming, the feeling that my blood pressure had dropped. I felt like if I was palpitating, I was breathing heavily. I was so overwhelmed emotionally in general, just to put it that way, that, it truly was a blessing from God. But I just really want to thank everybody out there for being who they are, for staying true to this cause with me, to really following up with me on a constant basis, coming to court, liking my page, sharing it with everyone, really showing a lot of love and concern, especially for all of those that know me on a personal level. So I love you all, and just to add on a little bit more about how I felt after walking out that courtroom when the long-awaited wait that I was made to go through, but eventually I walked out of that courtroom with my head holding up high, feeling like a true champion, and most of all, walking into the arms of my mother. It was beautiful. It was just truly beautiful. And taking me to a restaurant afterwards and eating seafood. Everybody knows that's my favorite. It's funny, but I really enjoyed it. Better than eating that seafood, canned food that they give in prison. But if you really want to know how I felt, and what it is to be free,
this is what it feels to be free. Coming home, having my own threads, being in my own house with my family. And guess what? Not only that, but I'm going to my first Mets game tomorrow. Not any Mets game, but a playoff game. If you want to find out any more information about how I feel, please go to my Facebook page or my Twitter account, Free Johnny Incapié. There's a lot more that you are going to see. There's a lot more that's going to touch your heart. And if you really want to know the details of my case, my story, and my struggle, stay tuned on October 23rd, Friday night at 9 p.m. NBC Dateline will expose everything that you need to know. Until then, I love you, good luck, and thank you so much for your support.